How does day and night occur? The rotation of the Earth is the spinning motion of our planet on its axis. Earth rotates from west to east, and it takes approximately 24 hours to complete one full rotation. This rotation is what gives us the concept of a day. As the Earth rotates, different parts of the planet face the sun at different times. When a specific location on Earth is facing the sun, it experiences daylight, which we call day. As the Earth continues to spin, that location eventually turns away from the sun and it becomes dark, resulting in nighttime, which we call night. This cycle of day and night is a direct result of the Earth's rotation. The 24-hour day is divided into 24 hours, with each hour representing a specific segment of the Earth's rotation. This rotation is responsible for the regular pattern of day and night that we experience on our planet. What is revolution of Earth? The revolution of the Earth refers to its orbital motion around the sun. Earth travels in an elliptical, oval-shaped path as it orbits the sun. This journey around the sun takes approximately 365.25 days to complete, which we call a year. Here's how it works. Earth orbits the sun, and this motion is what causes the changing seasons. When one hemisphere of Earth is tilted toward the sun, it experiences summer, while the other hemisphere, tilted away from the sun, experiences winter. As Earth continues its journey around the sun, the tilt of the planet's axis and its position in its orbit lead to the shifting of the seasons. The Earth's orbit isn't a perfect circle, it's slightly elliptical. This means that sometimes it's closer to the sun, perihelion, and sometimes farther, aphelion, during its revolution. However, the variations in distance are not the primary cause of the seasons. The tilt of the Earth's axis is the main factor. As the Earth moves in its orbit, it also experiences different positions relative to the stars, which results in the changing night sky throughout the year. The Earth's revolution around the sun is what defines the length of a year and is responsible for the annual cycle of seasons. This concept of a year is how we measure the passage of time on a larger scale compared to the daily rotation of the Earth, which gives us the concept of a day. What is an orbit? An orbit is like the path that a planet, moon, or spaceship takes when it goes around something in space, like going around the sun or a planet. It's a special way things move in space because of gravity, which is a force that pulls things together. So an orbit is the route that objects in space follow as they move around other things because of gravity. What is an axis? An axis is like an imaginary line that goes through something and helps it spin or turn. Imagine a toy top that spins around when you twist it. That imaginary line through the top is its axis. In the case of our Earth, it has an axis that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, and it helps Earth spin around, making day and night happen and giving us our seasons. So, an axis is like a make-believe line that helps things spin or turn, with respect to Earth's revolution. Earth has 4 different seasons: spring, summer, fall, autumn, and winter. These seasons happen because of how Earth moves in its journey around the sun. Spring. In spring, the days start getting longer and the weather becomes warmer. This happens because Earth is in a position where the sun is shining more on the part of Earth where you live. It's like waking up from a long, cold night and everything starts to grow and bloom. Summer. Summer is the warmest season. During summer, the sun is high in the sky and it's very hot. This is because the part of Earth where you are is tilted closer to the sun. It's like the sun is giving lots of light and heat. Fall, autumn. Fall comes after summer. The days start getting shorter and it gets a bit cooler. The leaves on trees change colors and fall to the ground. This happens because Earth is moving and you are tilting away from the sun. Winter. Winter is the coldest season. It's like a long, cold night. The sun is lower in the sky and it's not as bright and warm. This happens because the part of Earth where you live is tilted away from the sun. So, Earth experiences different seasons because it tilts a little bit as it goes around the sun. This tilt and its journey around the sun make the weather change throughout the year, giving us the seasons. What is meant by natural satellites? Natural satellites, often simply called moons, are objects that orbit planets and other celestial bodies in space. These moons are considered natural because they are not human-made. They are natural parts of the solar system. Moons come in various sizes and can orbit planets, dwarf planets, and even some asteroids. For example, Earth's moon, simply called the Moon, is a natural satellite because it orbits our planet. Similarly, Mars has natural moons, like Phobos and Deimos, that orbit around the planet. Natural satellites can have different characteristics and play important roles in their host planet systems. They can affect tides, provide insight into the history of their planets, and in some cases, even have the potential to support scientific exploration. What is meant by artificial satellites? Artificial satellites are human-made objects that are intentionally placed into orbit around a celestial body, typically a planet or the Earth. These satellites serve various purposes, including communication, weather monitoring, navigation, scientific research, and more. Unlike natural satellites such as moons, which occur naturally and orbit celestial bodies like planets, artificial satellites are designed, constructed, and launched into space by humans. Artificial satellites can be categorized into different types based on their functions. For example, communication satellites. These satellites are positioned in geostationary orbits to relay radio, television, and internet signals, ensuring global communication. Weather satellites. They orbit the Earth to monitor and collect data about weather patterns, providing valuable information for weather forecasts and climate research. Navigation satellites. Systems like GPS, Global Positioning System, use a constellation of satellites to help people determine their precise location on Earth. Scientific satellites. These are used for various scientific purposes, such as studying the Earth's environment, observing the cosmos, or conducting experiments in space. Artificial satellites have had a profound impact on various aspects of our daily lives, including communication, navigation, and understanding the Earth and the universe. Please hit a like button in case you liked today's lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to get regular updates.